AFTV, Happy New Year, Sheroy. Big smiles all round. That was a very, very impressive away performance by Arsenal, and we are now 7 points clear at the top of the league.
Yeah, 4 goals away from home is always impressive, and I definitely didn't think when I woke up today that we would have extended our lead on not just Newcastle but also Manchester City. This game, I was saying on camera, this game sort of reminded me of the Leicester game, where I think we packed 4 against them and we held 2 that we probably shouldn't have held. And it's bizarre because I was talking about our squad at the beginning of this match, saying that we're actually better equipped to see out a lead as opposed to have to turn a game around. But the defensive substitutions didn't quite work out that way. But look, if I'm being frank, I don't give a shit. We won the game. The lead has been extended, and we carry on marching.
Yeah. Now listen, we're going into 2023 now, top of the league. We was top of the league at Christmas. Are you starting to really believe now and say to yourself, nah, seriously, because I just looked at a text on my phone from my mate, a Chelsea fan, and he's like, no, seriously, Arsenal, you guys can do this.
Robbie, I used to watch Premier League football and look at teams like Liverpool and Manchester City and say there's a real golfing class when I watch Arsenal and I watch these boys. I watch Arsenal now and I think there's that same golfing class, but I'm looking at all the other teams. So yes, I do believe, but we're responsible for that golfing class. Obviously, the doubt is when City can bring on Phil Foden, Riyad Mahrez, whoever. They had Cancelo on the bench today, for example. That strength and depth is scary. There's no doubt about it. But if we get that little bit of luck in terms of retaining key first team players, and we're astute in January, there's absolutely no reason why not, because the league table doesn't lie. I know it sounds cliche, but our goal difference is right up there with the best in the league. The points tally, it speaks for itself. But the eye test, when you look at us play football, it's the same brand of football wherever we go, whoever the opponents are. The first time I felt that way this season actually was when Liverpool came to the Emirates, because that for me was the real test, because Liverpool were fighting for their lives. They had a few players back. We went toe-to-toe with them, and we were involved in one of the games that I was talking about earlier. It could have been a Liverpool-Man City that I was watching 2 years ago. But that was us. That was us. And what we're doing now, we're righting wrongs. We're getting rid of that Hoodo. Brighton was one of them from last year. Newcastle coming up now, Rob. Newcastle's another. That game last year left a sour taste in our mouth. We've got to go right that wrong. Manchester United, they beat us this year. We've got to go right that wrong. Tottenham away, we all know what happened at their stadium last year. We've got to go right that wrong. But the reality is, looking at what we've done this season, there's no reason to think that we won't.
Can we do this?
Yes, 100%. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on an Arsenal fan channel or a fan cam. As I said, I'm saying it because of the quality of football and the quality of player that we have, combined with the belief. You look at what Martin Odegaard was doing on the pitch today. A cut above. There aren't many players in world football that could drag a ball back and put it between someone's legs like that in the final third. I'm so sad it didn't result in a goal. You look at the ball for the Martinelli goal, the vision to take 4 or 5 players out and that superb weight of the pass made Martinelli's job a lot easier than it could have been. And there's a lot of talk about Jesus, and he's a massive absentee. Don't get me wrong, but when your star man goes out, what do you want? You want everyone else to step up, and you want his replacement to step up. So what's happened since? Saka has scored 2-2 if I'm not mistaken. Martinelli has scored 2-2 if I'm not mistaken. Eddie Nketiah has scored 2-2 if I'm not mistaken. Odegaard is also chipping in with goals and assists. So yes, we're missing something, but that's what a team does. You don't just sit there and worry about the one absentee. You all pull together in the right direction. And it shows with Jesus turning up to the game last week. He wants to watch us win. It shows with Zinchenko willing us on even when he was in an ankle brace or whatever he was in. This is a project with everyone pulling in the same direction, and I'm so grateful to support this club at this moment in time.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.